Good day, this is John Malstraders Kitas Padron and I am going to discuss the China. In our topic, we will be able to see their physical features, their costs, inland water resources, and cultural features. What is China? China is a country in East Asia and unitary one-party socialist republic led by the Communist Party of China. It is the world's most populous country, with a population of more than 1.4 billion. China known for China known for the world's fastest growing economy for the last 30 years. 10% or more per year. It is now the world's second largest economy. China, known as the factory of the world, it is the world's largest producer of concrete, steel, fertilizer, clothing, and even toys. It is a diverse with snow-capped mountains, deep river valleys, broad basins, high plateaus, rolling plains, terrace hills, sandy dunes, with many other geographic features. China has a great physical diversity. The eastern plains and southern coast of the country consist of fertile lowlands and foothills. They are location of the most China's agricultural output and human population. We have here the Yalong Bay. It is the best beach in China. The sea is blue and the sun is soft. You are advised to go to the private beach of your hotel as the public beach is always crowded. Many international hotel groups have established top-end hotels in Yalong Bay. We have here its features. It has a 7-kilometer long crescent shape with white sandy beach. It is a world-class golf course perched in the most idyllic of settings. It is a perfect place to escape winter cold with an average temperature of 23 degrees Celsius or 73 degrees Fahrenheit in January. We have also here the Wanshihu Island. It is the Maldives of China. The beautiful scenery all over the island includes Plants World and colorful underwater world. You can dive into the sea and discover the underwater world. China has more than 80% of water supply comes from the surface water, which has rivers and lakes. In year 2018, the Ministry of Ecology and Environment or MEE reported that 6.9% of surface water in China's river basins was below grade 5 or grade V. Quality, meaning it was so polluted that it was unfit for any use. Inland water bodies provide essential ecosystem services for human society, yet their characteristics and changes over large areas remain elusive. This study highlights the importance of using appropriate long-term satellite data reveal the true properties and dynamics of over large areas in China, which is the essential for developing theories and understanding the predominant impacts of human activities and climate change. In China, they have the traditional or cultural values of harmony, benevolence, righteousness, courtesy, wisdom, honesty, loyalty, and filial piety, or embodied in China's diplomacy through the concept of harmony. The most important Chinese tradition is their value. We can also hear their tradition like Chinese dragon, family oriented, fixed marriage, their cultural dance. And also here, they have Chinese architecture, Chinese literature, the food of China, inventions and technology in China, traditional medicine of China, and dragon boat racing. Next, we have Qatar. So, what country Qatar is? Qatar is a peninsular Arab country whose terrain comprises arid desert and a long Persian, which is the Arab Gulf shoreline of beaches and dunes. Also on the coast in the capital, which is Doha, and it's known for its futuristic skyscraper and the ultra modern architecture inspired by Asian Islamic design, such as the Limestone Museum of the Islamic Art and the museum sits on the city's Corniche waterfront promenade. We have its physical features. Most of Qatar's area is a flat, low-lying desert which rises from the east to the central limestone plateau. Hills rise to about 130 feet or 400 meters along the western and the northern coast. And Abu al-Bawl Hill, 335 feet or 103 meters, is the country's highest point. The coast of Qatar. Qatar has over 560 kilometers or 348 miles of coastline with the beautiful beaches dotted across the region. In the Neolithic 10,000 years ago, this entire shore would have been underwater. At that time, the coastline was 2-meter higher rather. Part of the present day, Doha is built atop one such town. The coastline now extended into the ocean by the radical anthropogenic infilling. Inland water resources of Qatar. Qatar is known as one of the most arid countries, as what I've said a while ago. Qatar, with all of land characterized as desert, which is geographical terms, is defined as territory with no surface water. Despite this unpromising situation, people have lived on the Qatar Peninsula of thousands of years carefully conserving, harvesting, and using scarce with water sources. One of the most surprising water sources is the perennial spring or Nabaa, which following periods of heavy or sustained rainfall by result in the water literally spring out of the ground. Another usual source are freshwater spring located off the coast which were traditionally exploited by the fishermen and the pearl divers. A rare from the water catchments exist in the Jabal rock formations on the northeast coast of Qatar. Cultural features of Qatar. The culture of Qatar is strongly influenced by the traditional Bedouin culture, with less acute influence deriving from India, East Africa, and elsewhere in the Persian Gulf. The peninsula harsh climate conditions its inhabitants to turn to the Sea of Substance. In Arab country, they have also oral arts such as poetry and singing were historical more prevalent than figurative art. Because of the restrictions of placed by Islam on the prediction of silent beings, certain visual arts such as calligraphy, architecture, and textile arts are widely practiced. Figurative arts were gradually assimilated into the country's culture during oil era. Okay, next we have Macau. Here's the flag of Macau. As what I've discussed in the China, we will also discuss its physical features, its coast, inland water resources, and its cultural features. What is Macau? Macau is an autonomous region of the south coast of China across the Pearl River Delta from Hong Kong, a Portuguese territory until 1999. It reflects a mix of cultural influences, its giant casino and malls of Cotai Strip, which joins the island of Taipa and Cologne. It has earned its nickname Las Vegas of Asia. and it's one of more striking landmarks in the tall Macau Tower, or the Macau Tower rather, with the sweepy city views. Macau is known for its tourism. Tourism is a major industry in Macau. It is the famous for the blend of Portuguese and the Chinese culture, and its gambling industry. Macau has a physical features of generally flat terrain resulting from extensive land reclamation, but numerous steep hills mark the original natural landmass. The modern high-rise skyline of Macau obscure much of hilly landscape. Macau is exposed to tropical storms originating from the southern Pacific Ocean during the summer. The major destruction occurred in September 1874 when a devastating typhoon hits Macau and the high seas swept across the low-lying area of the peninsula. There are always a few tropical storm occurrences in Macau. When they occur, they usually bring strong winds, rainfall, and lower temperatures. The coast of Macau. Its coastline has a 50.63 kilometers. In maritime claims, is not specified. Macau is a special administrative region of the southern coast of China. It is located at the south of Guangdong province on the tip of the peninsula formed by the Zhejiang or the Pearl River estuary on the east of Zhejiang West River on the west. Macau has an inland water resources. They reported state of the environment indicator for the water resources which includes the quality of drinking water consumptions, average pollution index of coastal waters, and the wastewater treatment. In this slide, we can see two pictures which indicated environmental evaluation in Macau. The first picture is the seaboard of Macau, while the other one is the wastewater treatment. All coastal water sampling points indicated that the coastal water samples are polluted at different levels and continue to become worsened. Continuous investigation and research are therefore important in providing necessary data information for developing a long-term strategy to improve the quality of coastal waters. In Macau culture, initially named Amagao or by the Chinese after the patron goddess of sailors. The place was renamed Macau when the Portuguese took over in 1557, making it on one of the first European colonies in East Asia. Macau means gateway of the bay, and it is actually served as a trading gateway for the Portuguese for various goods. Not until Hong Kong grew dominant and introduced development. The region was handed over China in 1999 by the Portuguese. Lastly, we have the Singapore. This is the flag of Singapore. What is Singapore? It is officially the Republic of Singapore. Is a sovereign island city-state in maritime Southeast Asia. It has the second greatest population density in the world, with a multicultural population and recognizing the needs to respect cultural identities. Singapore has four official languages, such as English, Malay, Mandarin Chinese, and Tamil. Singapore is known for variously as the Lion City or the Garden City. The latter for its many parks and tree-lined streets has also been called Insta Asia because it offers the tourist and expeditious glimpse into the culture brought to it by immigrants from all parts of Asia. Let's go to its physical features. Most of Singapore is no more than 15 meters above sea level. The highest point of Singapore is in Bukit Timah Hill with a height from ground of 165 meter or 538 feet and made up of igneous rock, granite, hills and valleys of sedimentary rocks dominate the northwest while the eastern region consists of sandy and flattered land. Next, the coast of Singapore. Singapore is very small, heavily urbanized, island city-state in Southeast Asia, located at the end of the Malay Peninsula between the Malaysia and Indonesia. Singapore has a total land area of 224.2 square kilometers or 279.6 square meter. It has a coastline of 193 kilometer. The Singapore are comprises mainland and other islands. The mainland of Singapore measures 50 kilometers from east to west and 27 kilometers from north to south with a 193 kilometers of coastline. These are the example of the coastline of Singapore. They have a lot of beaches and it's something to be proud of. Let's go to the inland water resources in Singapore. As you can see, we have the inland reservoirs, the stormwater collect ponds, and other resources. Singapore is a country with limited water resources, and it's essential for its water quality to be carefully regulated. The National Environment Agency or the NEA regulates water pollution and quality in Singapore's system as well as in inland water bodies and coastal areas. To keep Singapore's water clean, soil pollution must also be controlled as pollutants in the soil can enter the water system as runoff or groundwater. Let's jump to their cultural features. Culture in Singapore is largely defined by peace, justice, and social and religious harmony. The saying that Singapore is a fine city not only refers to its cleanliness or its quality of life. In fact, to ensure safety and order in the state, the government has prohibited various things. Thank you.